thinking NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Sanders. Sessions out there with Wall. Then it's Gortat, and it's Beal in at the 3. Now here's Wall, out to Sessions for the 3, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Sessions has got 8.
There you go again, a nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it. And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
Nene, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. Now here's Wall. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Gortat misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now Beal, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Lets it go from deep. Beal can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 17.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And the shot is good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Navarro, covered by Wall. Jordan the pass to Navarro. And Gortat over to help. Paul kicks to Jordan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Washington calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Tipped away. And it's the Los Angeles Clippers turning it over again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the game for Clutch, 10 points and 5 assists.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their teams. You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Beal, that's for 2. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. To illustrate just how strong the point guard position is right now, Greg, in the NBA, just take a look at the point guards who did not make the All-Star team a season ago. Wow.
You know, in both conferences, it's almost as if we're in the midst of a point guard renaissance for the NBA. I mean, MVP Steph Curry Russell Westbrook, CP3 out west, John Wall, Kyrie Irving in the east. Boy, I could go on and on with the great players at that position.
Now here's Wall. Inside, here's Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 15. At the elbow, Paul. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And now the Clippers on the break. Paul's running, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Here's Navarro. He's got 12. To the inside. Jordan, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Beal. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. The Wizards with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The shot by Nene, no good. Los Angeles leading by 21. Takes a 3. Sessions with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. For the Wizards, Humphries comes in for Nene. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Sessions. Wall dishes to Brewer. Here's Humphries. That's tipped. Here's Navarro. Passes it to Navarro. Wide open. No good off the front iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the pass to Beal. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Beal. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. So for the Wizards, Larry Sanders is checked in for Gortat. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Beal. Brewer passes to Humphries. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 to shoot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, I think all 3 of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Here's Navarro. 14 points for him. There's the triple. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brewer, good. Brewer's got 10 points in the game.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Paul for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Navarro. Griffin passes to Navarro. Over in the corner, Paul. Paul missing again.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Temple. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Navarro. There's the triple. That's good.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And Temple kicks to Wall. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Clippers leading by 22. Takes the 3, and that is good. And that's now 33 points for James.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
From deep, Wall. And yes, sir, that one drops.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Navarro. That's good. Jay's got 35 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And that sends John Wall to the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Good game for John Wall. 13 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
The Clippers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Wall draws the double. Here's Temple. The rejection by Paul. Pushing it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Another steal. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. The shot is off.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Temple kicks to Wall. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here we go.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Brewer, good.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Here's Navarro. He's got 39. Kicks it to Jordan. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, great. So as we conclude the first...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out